Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Pocketnow.com, and this is a look at Flipper, which is a new program from Mobile Source Software. They are the makers of G-Scroll, Mobile Remote, and some other smallish utilities for Windows Mobile that are inexpensive but pretty useful and innovative. So this latest one, called Flipper, places a tab across the right side of your screen at all times, although you could have it on auto hide. And what it does is it gives you access to some pieces of information, whatever screen you're in. So if I tap on the green tab, I will get the weather for my area. If I tap on the black tab, I'll get a list of people that I want to call on a regular basis. This is configurable, so I can have multiple pictures here of people that I call often. If I go to the red tab, this is just a task manager, programs that I have open right now, and to get back into a program, you can tap on that particular icon, or you can terminate it down here with these soft keys. The button below here, the kind of teal button, is a quick launch tab that I've configured with these three programs that I use on a regular basis. And down here on the bottom is the time and the date in very large, huge letters. For those of you that don't like to have the time up here, this may be a good way to sort of organize it in this area. Now you may be wondering, doesn't it cover up things on the screen to have this overlay on at all times? And it does, actually, but in most cases it doesn't really matter, because it covers up the scroll bar in most programs, and because there's kinetic scrolling in Windows Mobile now, and in previous Windows Mobile devices, you really don't need access to the scroll bar as much as you used to before when there wasn't kinetic scrolling. So let's go through some of the settings for this program. So we're going to go into Flipper and Flipper settings. We can turn on animations, and I'll show you what those look like. I have that turned off because it slows things down a little bit. You can have it kind of peel out like that. Let's go back into the settings. We can have it on auto hide so that it doesn't show up on the screen unless you assign a hardware button to it. And I'll show you how that works. So it goes off the screen, and when I want to bring it up quickly, I tap on a hardware button that I've assigned to it, and here it is. It comes up right on the screen. Let's see what else we have. We can have the tab be on the right side of the screen or on the left side. I think it makes more sense on the right because of the scroll bar issue we just talked about. You can change the tab size. And over to the right, this is where you configure all of the different tabs. So if you tap on Quick Launch and click Options, you can determine what programs are in that Quick Launch. And you can change the color of each tab. So right now weather is kind of a dark green. We can just flick through and say, let's make it a kind of bright green. And if you click Options on weather, you can add your city in there. Speed Dialer will let you add in people that you want to call. Task Manager, not too many settings there. Quick Launch, we can, just like that one, we can add our frequently used programs. Date, time, not many settings here. You can change the time zone, and that's pretty much it. And we can add additional modules. Say if you want to have two quick launchers, or one weather for one city, maybe keep the tab at the top, and then put another tab at the bottom for weather in your hometown, for example. And of course you can move these around and organize them sort of the way you want. So overall, a pretty neat way to bring forth things that you do on a regular basis that you want to make a little bit quicker. The program's $5, which is a pretty good price for a simple utility like this. We'll post a link on Pocketnow.com on how to get it. We've heard from the developer that they're going to be releasing an SDK so that you can design your own Flipper panels. Perhaps you want one for your next appointment, or that integrates with tasks or something like that. There's really a lot of possibilities. So we'll post a link on how to get that. That's it for now.